Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is well. It's almost spring. It's the end of winter. We can just kind of feel it in the air, and I hope everybody's having a really great um, end of winter because I'm pretty sick of it. I'm ready for it to be spring and have warmer weather and sunshine and all that kind of good stuff. Today, I want to share with you a trick to optimizing your blogging success. So as a small business owner or solopreneur, I always encourage my clients to produce content on a regular basis. I know it's easier said than done on a lot of occasions, but let's try to optimize the content that we are getting out. And that can be content either on a blog, on your website. I love the idea of YouTube, having a YouTube channel and putting videos out there because that really engages with users or potential clients. But how do we get, number one, a lot of traffic to view or read our blog or vlog? And number two, how do we ensure that that's the right traffic? The people that want to be reading it, the people that want to hear from you, the people that could be your clientele that we want to engage with. So I have a very, like I said, simple trick that you should be doing every time you're thinking about writing content. It's a very basic lesson in SEO. There's a lot of other places that SEO can take you, and there are companies that do SEO and do it very, very well. But on a very primary level, for us as business owners who are shooting out content weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, we want to ensure that we are optimizing that as well. So it takes very, very little time. It's free, and it can make a difference between, a couple of readers versus thousands of readers, or hundreds of readers, or millions of readers. I have a blog post out there it's a vlog post that has I think we're at 1.2 million views at the moment, and that's simply because the search term that I put in was something that people were searching for constantly. So I'm gonna show you in this screen share how to do this. There's two things that you're gonna need. So if you wanna follow along with me, if you have something that you want to possibly, if you have a blog post that you're thinking about, or an idea that you are thinking about sharing with others or your primary audience. So that's one thing. So get that in your head, okay? You want to do this trick before you write it, and you're going to see why. The other thing you're going to need is a Google account of some sort. We're going to create an AdWords account so that can connect within your Google account. I'm going to take you to a screen before we start that gives you a little bit more information on that. I'm an avid G Suite fan, so if you're on G Suite, you can use that. If you don't have that, I'll show you this page and you can go there before we start, okay? So I'll see you on the screen share. Okay, so as I said, the point of this exercise is to hone in on, number one, the types of posts that people are looking for within the topics that you have in your head, and also how to word them. So how we're going to title our blog posts. And why that is important is because within SEO, which is search engine optimization, we want to know specifically the search terms that people are typing in so that you have a higher rate, let's say, of being closer to the top when people look for you. And that includes YouTube. That includes Google searches. So you want to know and you want to know the topics that people are looking for. So you don't want to, if people are not looking for widgets, you don't want to write about widgets. You want to write about the things that people are looking for. So as I said, if you don't have a Google account at all, or Google AdWords, you're going to sign up for one. And that is through here. You can connect, I haven't done this in a while, so you can connect your Google AdWords account to your Google account. But I will link this page because this is your how-to page to get started. And once you've done that, you might want to pause this video. Once you've done that, come back and we will log in. Okay, you're going to get to this dashboard page, and where you're going to go is over here to Tools, and click on Tools, and then over to the left side of the page, which is Keyword Planner. We're going to use the Google Keyword Planner. And we're going to go to Find New Keywords. And we're going to take that idea that we had in our brain, and let's, for example, or for sake of argument, say that I am a gardener, I have a gardening business, And because it's spring, I'm going to put in how to grow daffodils. I don't even think you can grow daffodils in the spring. I think they have to be planted by bulb in the fall, I think. So, and then we're going to hit get started. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a whole bunch of data for us, including our keywords, so our search term here, the average monthly searches, the competition, this is going to be important too, and then a whole bunch of other words that are kind of sort of closely related to our keyword. And this is, so these are some ideas that we could be using as well. Up here, this is the location. So this is pulling data from Canada and the United States. And then over here on the right side, it's going to show you when the data is pulled, so the last 12 months. Where this might be important is for seasonal things. You may want to hone in on the last, in the fall, if it's a fall-based search, what that looks like in the fall. But I think 12 months is a really good sort of average point. You can go back 24 months if you want. You can be very specific as well. I wouldn't go too small on that. I'd probably go 12 months at least, or within a very specific time frame, like let's say 2 past falls, and merge the data there. So we can see here that our search term, how to grow daffodils, which is what we maybe wanted to write about, the average monthly searches is only 100 to 1,000 a month, and the competition is medium, which means there's only 100 to 1,000 people a month that are searching for this. And when it says the competition is medium, there are other posts like this, so you'd be sort of right in the middle. What we want to look for is the competition to be low and the average monthly searches to be high. So if we go over here to our filter tool, we're going to filter the competition. We're going to hit low, which is going to only include low competition searches. And then we're going to sort this so that the arrow is pointing down. So you can see here that the highest monthly search, which is 10,000 to 100,000, with the lowest competition, is actually on how to grow garlic. It's not on how to grow daffodils. So maybe you want to switch your focus and write a blog post on how to grow garlic. The other thing too, we can add in medium searches. I like to stick with low competition and high monthly searches, but it also will give you an idea of that specific topic and how many people are searching for it within the lowest competition. So we can also add in other, other search terms like when to plant daffodils. And like I said, you probably want to maybe move away from that topic. So it's going to when to plant again. It's pretty low monthly searches and low competition. This is the monthly search piece. I would probably stick to this one for now. That would be my suggestion. So I like to do this every time I have an idea for a blog post, just to gauge how many people are actually going to be looking at it, or how many people have interest in looking at the topic of discussion. The other thing too is it may help you reword your title. So it may not be that you completely discard daffodils, but it may be that you use other words that are returning high monthly searches to use within your title of your post. Okay, again, this keyword tool can be used for a lot of different things. This is a very, very basic piece to the SEO puzzle, and there's lots of people that can help you out specifically with more SEO. Definitely use this tool to help narrow in on your target audience and the target words that you're going to use to title your blog posts. I hope that helped. Have a great day. See you later.